You've got 2.5 million population already. Mental. Our population growth really is kind of crazy.
We will eradicate you.
Gonsong Zan has declared war on us. Oh, okay. They would say no. Or is that their... Oh, because... Wait. How does that maths work? Total minus 6.9. Total value minus 71.3. With the balance of power shift, shouldn't that be like 12 something? Not 71.3. And Cao Cao, according to this, would actually be in favour of it. I'm very confused by that. That doesn't seem to make much sense to me.
A temporary respite. This is an insult.
Yeah, he stole my temple. I want it back, then we can talk peace. How have you caught me? I force marched. What? Ando was already outside of their city. They had to go from inside the city and catch us. Unless we start tired because we were already defeated in a battle or something. Sleeping Dragon, word reaches you that the great Zhuge Liang, self-styled Sleeping Dragon after the ridge near his home, offers his considerable talent to Liu Bei. Okay. I guess.
正气如火，熊熊不息，千层波浪，充实巨岩，保持原样，静下心来，相信直觉，向世人宣告我军大业。
Why? Can you move so little? Yeah, I know I am. So how on earth is Martin getting this far and he's getting this far? He's force marching, he's not. Oh, because you went out this way. I see. Because you retreated this side of the river instead of that side of the river. Because you're a moron!
开战！振作起来！出发！我军所向披靡。
This means that Marteng's not replenishing this turn either. Never mind. Right, is there anything else I can be building? Taishan can be, but I'm not bothered. Nope. Reform! Plus 25% trade influence, plus 12 satisfaction for strategists, and heavy repeating crossbows. I'd love to get heavy repeating crossbows, but I am pretty sure I cannot afford those. 2% replenishment, however. That sounds good. Now we have 2 people not on assignment. Pasheng definitely wants one of you at least to supervise construction. And Dong Hai wants one of you to oversee construction. And we'll also need to double check the characters, because I did notice there were some of you looking a little bit peeved. Making sure that my people stay loyal. Maybe make peace with Hangzhou. Well, let's first of all see who I'm actually at war with now. Dong Zhuo, yellow turbans, they're back there. That's Dong Zhuo. Hangzhou. Oh, Rong is the guy that I was... Wait, who am I actually at war with? Gonsun Zhang. I don't actually know where you are. And if I don't know where you are, you're too far away for me to really care. Dong Zhuo we know, and Hangzhou we know. Yeah, you've just declared war on me just completely out of the blue, even though we have never even met. I declare war on that direction. %20 extra food production, eh? And assignments are also ending. I wonder if there's a way of setting an assignment so it doesn't reset. Preparing. See, this guy is returning right now. Can I just say, don't return? Just stay there. Apparently not. Oh, Gongsun's the guy I used to trade with. Okay. You want to invite Rong. I do not, because Rong's the guy that I want to conquer.
You will live better under my guidance.
No, I won't.
So be it. It makes sense for us to join.
Atament, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Liu Bao, you want to join us? Everyone's in favour of this.
Your
Done.
acceptance gives us joy.
Both of the governors, in fact, technically all three of the governors now on the same team. If any of us become a king, then the struggle for the emperorship starts. I don't like that scholar making money over in the Shandong Peninsula. Gone Sun Yan, probably. I've heard they pave the rivers in gold, or roads in gold, or something like that. Coalition with Yuan Shao, Duchy of Wu. This is a big coalition. And Zhang Zhang left Dong Zhuo's level 1. Interesting. Challenge success. Con Rong forges alliances with strong warlords. Path to glory. Oh. So a coalition equals an alliance. Okay. The Kong plan to end the coalition's failure. There are those who would, despite the chaos, continue dragging China into an ever greater peril, all in the name of their own ambition and vanity. The Yuan family must fall, and their pompous desires with them. Destroy Yuan Shao. Oh, I'm working on that one. Flogging the troops. I've become reviled. Your general has a reputation for discipline, but has recently started taking sadistic pleasure in punishment. Even people accused of imagined slights from his deeds are flogged. Their suffering justified as deterrent to future crimes. There are a few soldiers in the army who remain unscarred by the whip. Wait. Yuan Shao is trying to... How am I seeing this? That's a lot of buildings done. I'm still a ways away from becoming a marquis. Ooh, someone leveled up. Wang Zhu. The righteous hero. Who is doing assignments. Although he's still a fairly good fighter, so increasing that authority or that expertise does make sense. Charge speed for own retinue. That's not a bad one. Nighttime battles, not great. Starting rank for all recruits, not great. Faction support, irrelevant. I'm going to go with the intensity. He seems pretty intensely stupid to me. Alright, we don't know where Yuan Shao is now. And Liu Chong is building up quite a large force over there. Normal stance. You get to Pesheng. Normal stance. You're just getting closer. And that way we can start replenishing in earnest. And also getting our supplies back again. We have loads of food, so that's not going to take long. While we are here... we really need a bigger front line. Actually, you're quite aggressive. You can get these two. As much as I'd love to get more cavalry, we don't need more cavalry. Things you'd never hear in a Mordred stream. I think we need to get more cavalry. Things you always hear in a Mordred stream. We don't need cavalry. Do. How's the game? Thank you, Cold Rage. Now, I'm going to add a little something to that review, because it's kind of blunt. I don't mean it to be quite so blunt. I really need to sit down and rewrite this. I'm going to leave this screen open, and I'll deal with that after the stream. I don't want to do it now. But basically, take it from my reactions and body language and that stuff, and also, I'm quite happy to like go through different features and different content and stuff that the game has. I'm just not going to say I like this or I don't like this. I'm pretty happy to provide a critique, though. I feel like I'm allowed to do that. As long as it's constructive and not just like, this all sucks! I've lost my focus again. We are replenishing. Doing that. Armies are good. Commanderies are good. No, commanderies are not good, because we should be building stuff. Nowhere is building anything right now. This is food production and income. That's the main food production building. That's the one I want. Although that being said, we are producing an astonishing amount of food right now. So we do upgrade this next turn, which I think is -6 to -10. So that's going to be 4 food difference. So I'm going to sell off 10 food, maybe. I think that's fair. Oh, Liu Bei, would you like some food? Yes, you would.
Greetings.
Offer food. 10. Didn't click it. And you are willing to give me lots and lots and lot. That's giving money. Of dosh. I can't. No, it wasn't. Offer. Damn it. No. Cancel. Stop. Don't know what's happening here. 10 food. Request payment. There we go. We got there eventually. And considering you have 36,000 in the bank, I'm going to say 5,000. Hello. Thank you. $4,000. $4,000. 3,900. This is really fiddly. That'll do.
You show me great kindness.
I know. You're welcome. And now I'm rich! And could actually start producing even more food if I felt like it. Port Trading Association would give me more trade influence and also more income from commerce. How much income from commerce are we getting? A fair amount. We could do with just more commerce, however. So I think we're going to get the trading port, first of all.
Let us concentrate our power as one.
Although I should probably have saved that food to see if I could buy the territory. Yuan Shu. Yuan Shu is that guy. Yuan Shu I am perfectly happy to bring in. He doesn't want to join though.
It is up to you.
Haven't ever played Total War games. Question is, what are the endgame conditions? Cities captured, really, I guess it's more like EU4 Civ win conditions. So there are a couple. Oh, you were down there. Huh. Those guys move really quickly. I'll answer that question when it's my turn, because there are a couple of different win conditions, depending on who you're playing as. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Truly dependable friends are rare gifts and should never be taken for granted. Your comrade, upon seeing you injured in battle, risks his own life to rescue you. They drag you through the hellish battle to safety. You vow never to forget his kindness. Kong, Rong, and Zushi. Good. Okay, so victory conditions. There are 4 different types of faction in this game. There's the Coalition, and I think their victory condition is just to become Emperor and then hold the Emperor title, or maybe destroy other Emperors. I'm not entirely sure, haven't played as them. There's the governors, which we'll talk about in a minute. There's the outlaws, who I suspect is just survive. And then there's the Yellow Turban Rebellion. I think each of them does have a victory condition, but they're all to do with becoming emperor. So it's all to do with this sliding scale of your nobility rank. Then if we hover over the emperor thing here, we are what's known as a governor, so ours is a little bit different. Once a governor faction leader has earned enough prestige to be named king, so once you hit the prestige for this, either myself, Liu Biao, or Marteng. Bearing in mind Marteng is now my guy, his faction doesn't exist anymore, so it's just me or Liu Biao become king. The 3 strongest warlords will proclaim themselves emperor. The warlords are the coalition guys. I don't know if that counts Yellow Turbans and outlaws though. I suspect that's just the coalition, which will make their capitals a seat of great power. Governor factions cannot declare themselves emperor, but can become emperor by capturing these seats as a demonstration of their influence. So we basically need to incite a war between the 3 different emperors and then conquer their capitals. And once we control all 3 of those capitals, then we win. But for the other 3 factions, I'm not sure. I've only played as governors because, to me, they were the most interesting. Not because of the victory condition, just because of their starting condition and also the characters. Liu Biao is a loyalist who's basically trying to preserve the status quo and bring back the Han Empire because he himself is part of the bloodline of the Han. And then Kong Rong is a philanthropic merchant who's trying to get stupendously wealthy and buy himself to power. And also build schools and stuff. He's the heir of Confucius. He sees himself as the heir of Confucius. It's not really about wealth. He just has lots of bonuses if he's wealthy. His real thing is about building schools and educating the peasants. Progress through philosophy. Power through philosophy. Beihai has been upgraded. That's good. Let's get rid of the diplomacy stuff. Got a couple of new people in. Trait gained. Marteng has become philanthropic. Values charity, opposes intimidation, loathes greed. Oh no, he's cruel, not greedy. Might need to check him. He still gets on with everyone that he's working with, that's fine. You finished your education program. We've seen the friend in need. Oathsworn. Important events have led us to increasingly appreciate one another, Kong Rong and Zhu Shi. So Zhu Shi is Kong Rong's sentinel. He's basically his bodyguard. So that's really good. Now Kong Rong just needs to become Oathsworn with his wife. And then this entire army is going to be Oathsworn with each other. Dumb question, where are Shanghai and Beijing? I think Donghai is Shanghai. And Beijing would be Beihai? I might well have started in Beijing, thinking about it. Because that was my starting capital. It's not my capital anymore. Donglai is, because we lost Beihai. Beijing is further north, okay. I just guessed because it began with a B. And my knowledge of Chinese geography is pretty poor. So was I right with Shanghai? Was Donghai Shanghai? Gonsun Zan's capital is Beijing. Ooh, interesting. I'm at war with them. Anyway, you two have an awful lot of replenishment to get done. I'm about to lose Donghai. However, if these guys overextend, my garrison here can inflict enough casualties, and we might be able to.
感受到了家的温暖。
Then we can beat these guys.
你疯了吧？
And then counterattack and attack Guanling, which is their last city. We're still leaving this big army up here, which does not at all fill me with confidence. But needs must. Alright, Donghai. What can you do for me? Produce more food. Food's not really an issue right now. Oh, you didn't get another building slot. You have to be a small regional city for the next building slot. Interesting. Well, in that case, I'm going to wait until next turn, and then you can just go straight up to a small regional city. We'll get that extra build slot. Someone leveled up and I didn't do it. Oh well. Where are you guys going? Oh, Gonson's on his way.
You would not need fear us.
Cao Cao wants me to give him food and my labor recruiter for non-aggression. We're in a coalition, dude.
Very well.
Not to mention we have a trading deal. Until you said Beijing, I've been thinking we were in Japan for the last 3 hours. No Swift train. No, we're not. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so they have indeed attacked us. 2,600 defending. I get these guys. Where did these guys come from? I guess my garrison was a bit bigger than I expected. Versus 3,600. They have a level 10 archery master. Crikey. Oh, but that's one of the units I killed. There's only actually 25 of them. So even though their army says it's very strong, it's not really. Unfortunately, we have no cavalry in this army. So we've got our archers, we've got spear warriors, G militia, G infantry captain. Okay. Actually, no, these are halberd infantry, they're not cavalry. Curses. But we still have 2,600 men. I reckon I can do some damage with that. Not to mention, we're in a town. I like my towns. I just wish I had a unit of scout cavalry. Yes, I do have Marteng in the army. He's my other army commander. Kong Rong and Marteng are my commanders.